It's that time again, y'all. How can you tell if someone is just using you? Well, I would say it's really difficult to know other people's motives or intentions. So the most important thing here is how you feel. If you don't feel good about yourself or your role in a relationship with somebody else, then that's the only question perhaps that needs to be asked. This might be something that you could communicate with somebody. If you do have a close relationship and you're not ready to give it up, you might just say, hey, this is how I'm feeling, and can we talk about this? And then maybe you get more clarity from there. But ultimately, you don't have to justify yourself for the decisions that you make. If you feel like a relationship is not adding value or it's not leaving you feeling good, then you absolutely can set some boundaries, limit it, or walk away from it entirely. And you don't have to be like, well, this is the reasons why, these are the things that you did. Like you don't have to play that game at all. So again, trust your intuition, trust your instincts, trust how you're feeling. Do you generally feel good when you're around that person, or do you generally feel used? If you feel used, like I say, that may be the end of it. If they come back and they can explain, then maybe that's fine. But if you still feel that way, you still feel that way, right? So I would trust the feeling. I would defer to it when in doubt. If you always feel like everybody uses you always, then maybe your radar is off a little bit. But most people are going to try to meet their own needs most of the time. So if they can't do that in a way that's win-win, or you don't feel like you're getting your needs met as well, then that's not something that's adding a lot of value. Again, maybe talk about it, or maybe walk away. But if it is a win-win, they're getting something from you and you're getting something from them, then of course, that's kind of what relationships are. So I don't know if that was that helpful or not, but again, do trust yourself when you ask. Again, this is another one of those questions that I see the question, I'm like, if you have to ask, then maybe you have your answer. So if anybody else has thoughts, please share them with us all in the comments. I appreciate you all tuning in. I appreciate you asking. And of course, I look forward to seeing you back here next time.